Didn't see you there. We're here today in Cambridge, Ontario for this episode of Out of the Basement. We are here at Retro Rocket Comics.
We're very excited.
We are very excited. Yeah?
Onward!
We just walked into Retro Rocket, and right out of the gate, they've already got some stuff that really hooked Jeff and I. I mean, right, for myself, they have this Goku DXF figure from Ban Presto. I actually have a lot of this set right now, but the Goku is one I'm missing, along with Kid Buu. So these are really cool. You can actually link the bases together and make them look really nice all together.
What I actually found was a Gremlins from Gremlins 2, the new batch. So you don't see a lot of toys, and this was actually made from NECA. And they're just amazing. Anything that NECA makes is actually really nice. So another thing that I'm gonna have to buy at these stores.
Chris here is actually the owner of Retro Rocket Comics here in Cambridge, and you guys have been in town for a while, right?
We have. We're celebrating our 13th year here in Cambridge.
Oh, that's awesome. And being that you have been around for 13 years, I'm sure you guys have seen such a huge customer flow, especially because you're the main pickup spot in town, right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We started off small. We had a small 650 square foot store in the Preston area of Cambridge, just down the street. And this is our third move. Hopefully this will be the last one. We finally found a decent place with excellent parking, and every time we've moved, we've seen an increase in customer traffic. So that's great.
Awesome. And with the influx in customers, I know you guys do a bunch of different events for those customers, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're big on community involvement. This will be our 13th Free Comic Book Day coming up. We only missed the first one because we opened in November. So so we missed the first one, and upcoming next is Halloween Comic Fest, which will be right on Halloween this year. So we're super excited about it.
That's awesome.
Which will be on October 31st.
Now, just kind of doing a quick tour around the store when Jeff and I were doing a quick look around, we noticed that you guys have a lot of really awesome stuff and like really custom stuff on the walls as well, like, you know, signed things and everything. Do you want to give us a quick little walk around?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Okay, well, first of all, we like to go to a lot of conventions as fans. We don't do a lot of shows per se with the store. That doesn't mean we're not fans of the genres. We like to go to Fan Expo and all the other conventions in Southern Ontario. I love to collect autographs. I love to meet a lot of my favorite celebrities. I'm big into sci-fi. So these are some of the Battlestar Galactica autographs that I've collected as well. This is kind of my baby here, is the Serenity Wall. Huge fan. It took me quite a few years to collect everybody's autograph. Unfortunately, I haven't met everyone there in person, but most of them I have. So I love it. This was in our back area where nobody really got a chance to see it. Finally got it out here. I really like the way it looks. Hopefully you guys do too. Another big passion of mine is He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. When I was a kid, which was a long time ago. Loved He-Man, loved the cartoon, loved the toys. One of the things I love about them is just how ridiculous they look and how many of them there are. Unfortunately, when I was a kid, I didn't get to collect a lot of them. So as an adult now, I can afford them. So I've gone out and taken the time to try and purchase as many as I can. I do believe there's about 77 to 78 of them in the collection. I'm missing 2 or 3 and a couple of variants that were only available over in Europe. But this is some of them. They're not all up on display, and unfortunately these are not for sale. These are mine. But anybody that wants to come in that loves He-Man is more than welcome to come in and take a look at them. This is Night Spike number 0, done by Alfonso Espinos. We had Alfonso in for our last Free Comic Book Day, and he was nice enough to actually ask me if I would like to do the cover for this. He's never actually worked in conjunction with any other artist on his own book. So it was a real honor. I was kind of taken aback because I haven't drawn in a really long time. I actually went to Sheridan College for animation.
Nice.
Back in the 90s when you had to hand draw everything. No computer animation for me. But you know, I took the time, and so this features his character Belle and our character and mascot Retro Rocket Gal. So yeah, that was a lot of fun to do, and we actually gave these away free to the kids that came in on Free Comic Book Day. Around the store we have several pieces of original comic book art, which I also like to collect. I collect so many things, but I can't seem to stop myself. Over here we have a couple of pieces, one from Aliens vs. Predator. It's an original art page by Pop Mahan, which is pretty impressive. There's another one there from the Mighty Thor. As you may know, the recent story arc in Thor involves a female version of Thor. Thor was a woman before, and this one actually features Thor having been turned into a woman, which is it's a great, very expressive panel that I like a lot. These two here are probably my pride and joy. These are original pages of Keith Giffen's art on Ambush Bug. As a kid, I loved Ambush Bug. I collected all of the books. And to get my hands on a couple of pieces of his original artwork was a dream come true for me. So I really like to display these ones proudly. Behind the counter, there are several pieces of original artwork from Ron Sutton, who worked on the Elvira comic books in the late 90s. And I've met Ron at several conventions and have been lucky enough to purchase several pages of original artwork from him.
As you guys know, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and two of my favorite artists actually are John Romero Jr. and Mike Deodato Jr. Both of these books right here are really tempting because seeing the art behind the scenes and everything like that is one of my favorite things to do.
One of the amazing things here is actually they have a ton of retro cards, dinosaur attacks, and the gross out cards, you know, someone picking their nose, like one of those awesome things. But what they actually had in here was old school TMNT 2 cards. So obviously these are being bought by me right now. I cannot not get these.
So that was it for our coverage of Retro Rocket Comics in Cambridge, Ontario.
Let's ride out into the sunset!
Thanks again to Chris and Kelly for having us out.